Hi guys, Vechs here! Welcome back to the wonderful world of Skyrim. And man, this cave is just completely and totally unbearable. Anyway, I beat this quest. Well, I haven't beat it yet, but I will beat it. And I need to return to Seran and see what he has to say, and then maybe, hopefully, I'll get my new crossbow. And also, I'm going to swing by the cramp warehouse and sort out my inventory. See you in a second. Okay. I got my inventory sorted. I did a little crafting. I even leveled up a bit. I'm, what am I? Did a lot of alchemy. I had a lot of ingredients sitting around in my warehouse, and I processed well, mostly all of them. I'm up to level 33 now, so that's pretty cool. So let's see. I am damp. Hi, I'm back. Can you open the gate? Hello. Are you the new person? One of the new people?
Now that the Dawnguard are back, the vampire's reign of terror is about to end.
Ah. Okay.
I hope the vampires try to attack us here. A lot easier than hunting them down in their holes. Need something? Yes? Need something?
I don't remember. Were these people here? Or is it just adding random people as I do the quest? I think that might be it. Well, I need to dry off. Maybe if I stand in the fire, that'll work. Now I may have to go soon because workers are here to work on my downstairs floor. Start with the roof and then work your way down the house. So I may have to go and cut this recording a little short. But we'll go in here and we'll see what's going on, because I actually did spend a lot of time off camera running around doing crafting and stuff. Ooh, cool. We got gates in here now.
All right, Seran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Serene, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Cool.
Hope you're getting along with Seran. He takes some getting used to.
So,
Well, this isn't exactly a palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and seems defensible. I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. If Seran needs me, it must be pretty bad.
yeah.
I wonder what we're up against here.
Vampires, mostly. Ooh, yes!
A basic one, of course. That is, assuming you know anything about steelsmithing. It's pretty simple. Talk to Gunmar if you need materials.
Marksman training?
I can certainly try.
Ooh. Oh, awesome. And there goes tons of money. Well worth it though. Archery's honestly kind of slow to level. Considering how much shooting I've done, it's a little on the slow side.
It's not easy to get supplies way out here, but I'm managing. Take a look.
Steel bolts, yes, give me all of them. Do you have all the money I just paid you? You do. Do you buy potions? Because I think I have some random... Oh, I left all my money-making potions back in my chest back at the warehouse. Dang it, these are my actual, like, I'm going adventuring potions. Still, I could probably get rid of these invisibility ones to get some of my money back. I don't think I'll need invisibility anytime soon. My sneak has been doing okay. I actually bought some of these, believe it or not. I figured this would actually be better than a poison. Like, just buff my bow damage and get a lot more use out of it. Because I can fire off a lot of shots in 60 seconds. The damage I'll get out of that over 60 seconds is going to be a whole hell of a lot more than just 71 damage from a single poison. Or 142 damage, considering I get 2 charges off of it now. That looked pretty fun though. Frenzy and damage. I was just messing around. I'm getting pretty good at alchemy. It's getting close to being maxed out. It takes forever to level up though. What else do you have? Do you have any just potions? Bread. Cool. I'd buy that for $1. That's it. No weapon. You actually don't sell weapons. Interesting.
Good day.
I know a new spell. Alright, now. The other dude is supposed to have material. Isn't it you?
What are you looking at?
No.
Bring the Dawnguard honor.
This guy?
Need something?
Nope.
Until next time.
I like what Seran has done with the place. It's good to see someone else who's really prepared.
Where the heck? Is that him?
Good afternoon. Oh, did you need something? Stay vigilant, friend.
Ah, there he is. Oh, there's a smelter in here. Sweet.
Here we are. It begins again. I fear for what is to come.
Yeah, me too.
Aye, lad. Alright. I'll take note. He'll mind you and us Dawnguard, but there's no accounting for other folk. And heed also this. He's no pet. Mistreat the beast or leave him alone for too long, and he'll return to the wild forgetting you ever existed. Now, you be careful with the creature.
That is friggin' awesome.
Very few people appreciate all the horrible things that can happen to you if you're not being cautious. There are at least 30 different ways of being attacked and killed in your own home at any given moment. I think we have a better chance of surviving here, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Armored trolls. I was kind of like, you know, thinking that, oh wow, the vampires probably get all the cool stuff in this DLC, and the people who stay with the Dawnguard probably get, like, you know, crossbow maybe. But I gotta say, armored troll, pretty friggin' sweet.
This is fine for now, but we can't stay holed up. Seran had a surprising stockpile of weapons and armor.
What you got?
Take a look.
Dwarven. Uh-huh. Steel bolts. More ammo. Give me that ammo. You can never have too much ammo. Never met anyone that was like, gosh, I wish I had less ammunition. Dawnguard shield. Kind of, I am really tempted to wear the Dawnguard armor, but I really do like my Nordic armor though.
You know as much as I do.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
teach you anything new. Fight
All
bravely,
right.
friend.
So now, I need to go find Seran. Last I saw him, he was up. Yeah, he's up there. Now, I think it's a legitimate question to ask. How do I go about getting up there? Let's try this way. Ah! Staircase upwards. This looks very promising. Well, my torch just went out. Blargan.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
How about more about that old Dawnguard? What did it used to be like, man?
Only what I've heard. Back in the Second Era, the Jarl of Riften had a son. Adventurous type. Too much for his own good, it seems. Wound up turning into a vampire. The Jarl, unable to kill his own son, spent a fortune building this keep and hiring men to guard it. Their job was to keep the Jarl's son contained within. They took it seriously, and served honorably. They were eventually forced to put him down. The Jarl banished them from the hold, but they stuck to their cause. Fought vampires wherever they found them. I aim to continue that mission.
Interesting. So they weren't hunters, they were guards at first. More like wardens.
This is Fort Dawnguard. Originally owned by the Jarl of Riften back in the Second Era, it was a bit of a black mark on the hold's history. I'm trying to put it to good use. Keep your eyes open.
So at this point... follow Seran. I'm supposed to just follow him.
This vampire showed up while you were away.
Hello.
I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
Huh. I thought I was gonna have to kill you. Is this a...
Probably weren't expecting to see me again.
No, not really. I really wasn't, like, for real.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
Torture tool. Torture tools. Oh. What's with all the meat?
Probably
I guess you...
weren't expecting to see me again.
Yeah, okay. Hi, Serana. I mean, excuse me, Saran wrap. So, what are you... You have the scroll. Oh, no. Your dad is gonna be so pissed off. You took the scroll and escaped. And now you're here, and now you have the scroll. Now the scroll is in Fort Dawnguard, and your dad is probably gonna attack us.
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience.
Okay.
Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I had it, and why I was down there, it all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was... a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
What do you mean, lost himself?
He just became absorbed. Obsessed. He was kind of sick, actually. The prophecy said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. For someone who fancied himself as vampire royalty, that's pretty seductive. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
You seriously did take a big risk coming here. I'm surprised Seran didn't just, like, chop you in half.
I did. But something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong.
No, you're not. I'm decent, I think.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
Alright, first off, though, let's food time. Am I still thirsty?
What now? Do you need something?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about the... Hi! I was gonna ask you about the reason you were stuck in the... whatever.
Alright, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Don't be a Stormcloak, dude. You gotta look at the larger picture. You can't be a Stormcloak about this.
Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong. You'd better know what you're doing. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it.
Stay.
You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
Yeah, if I remember correctly from my adventures, the lore I've read, in the library back in Cyrodiil, I think if you try to read an Elder Scroll, it vaporizes you. It kills you. You just explode into bits.
Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
That would be so convenient.
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
College of Winterhold, maybe. Maybe Solitude? Maybe the Bard's College? In Solitude. I don't know. Where would a Moth Priest go?
Well, back before you know. The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't stay here either. Were you always a vampire? Well, obviously not. That's a dumb question.
That's a long story.
Tell please.
I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning.
Great location.
Do you know where vampirism came from?
Molag Bal, right?
Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust.
You happy being a vampire?
Nobody's ever asked me that before. I don't know. I think mostly I hate what it's done to my family.
Which is?
Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole.
You okay?
I will be. Just give me a little time.
What happens if you drink a potion of cure disease? Also, I've come to the conclusion that you metabolize all the blood you suck with 100% efficiency. Which means you don't generate any waste products, which means you don't poop. And you probably don't pee either. Because the blood probably disintegrates into magical components that fuel your Daedric-driven. Curse? Gift? Affliction?
Oh, what is it?
So, about this thing on your back.
I mean, as much as anyone. Not a lot. You'd figure a couple hundred years locked away with one would have given me some insight, but no. Turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something.
I have to! It may not even be in character, but I have to!
Not at this rate, no.
Oh, God. Okay. Can I repeat this dialogue trick?
That's a long. I guess we kind of have to go. Exactly. The first Molig Ball for those willing to subjugate themselves. He will still bestow the
How
gift.
did you actually become a vampire then?
The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord. I'm not sure it's really your place to judge us.
Oops, sorry.
My family has its problems, but they're our problems. Let's just move on from here, okay?
Sorry. You ever thought about curing yourself? Actually, wait a minute. This is a new dial. This is flagged as new. Let me try this.
Don't. Just leave me alone for a bit.
Oh, I think I upset her. I probably should have hit on her. I couldn't resist it. I couldn't resist the dialogue choice. Come on. Over here then. Do I need to do any cooking? I think I hunted a rabbit on my way here. Right? Didn't I? Yes. And some pizza. Delicious.
What do you need?
Alright, let's try talking to some people. Do we still have to talk to people? I actually hope the priest is not at the College of Winterhold, because that's too obvious and easy.
Need something?
I'm gonna be vaguely disappointed if it is.
Good afternoon. Farewell.
The tale of the great moth priest hunt. Not something I'd want to read.
Let me see if she's still mad at me.
That's I guess we kind of have to go way back. Exactly. The first Molig Ball for those willing to subjugate themselves. He will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right. Nobody's ever asked. I think mostly I hate what it's done to my family. Well, and it all ended. It's definitely been a bad thing on the whole.
Curing yourself?
A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose this gift. Especially after what I did to get it.
Yeah,
It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here. And I'm alive. I won't give this up.
I wonder if you cured yourself if you just instantly die because you're over age, or if
Yes.
you'd go back to being the age you appear, and then you'd age normally. Vampire mechanics, how do they work? Well guys, we're going to go on the Great Moth Hunt next episode, but I need to go check on stuff, and it may have actually been long enough for a normal episode anyway. Lots of talking this episode, but that's cool, that's cool. It'd get boring if all I did was constantly shoot my bow at stuff. It'd be boring to watch, although it's fun for me. I love shooting the crap out of stuff, if you haven't figured that out. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. We have Saran Wrap and this awesome badass armored troll. Suck it, vampires. Suck. Wait, they would suck it. Don't suck it, vampires. I botched that. I was gonna say suck it, but this is the vampires. That's obviously what they do. It'd be like telling them to kill you. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, yeah. See you next time. Bye.